Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another NIKKE reaction. After my own self-embarrassment last week, people wanted me to listen to Bombard, which was at the time my brand new song, and it's a little older now, obviously, due to how time works, but people really want me to listen to this one, so I'm gonna be listening to it. But I do want to give you guys a warning. I say this pretty much anytime I have a longer song, that I tend to talk a little bit more when I have longer songs, because it can be harder for me to stay focused on exclusively one or two aspects to get into later and actually keep things fresh in the brain. So I'm probably going to be yapping a little bit more during this song, but it really just depends on how it hits me. But I warned you ahead of time, so I don't want to hear anybody complaining about it. Either way, let's go. All right, strong start. Loves me a good drum groove. Why do they love this drum pattern so much? I've heard it so many times, specifically in NieN's work. I'm not mad about it. I just notice this a lot with minor variations. It's hard as hell, though. Ooh. That was a really quick build-up in general. The song is just no nonsense. It's moving right through. I guess you could say this is bombarding you with sound. Sorry. Dude, NieN, your rhythm guitar sections. Oh God, they're so heavy every time. That was a tasty melody too. And now we're back to this. I really love how it just comes out of the gate like that. I know I joked about it already, but it is quite literally a bombardment. It's not being kind, slow, or nice about it. It's just beating you over the head. And I love that. The solo sections every time, NieN. I also like that it's basically a perfect repetition of the first one, so I can focus on different parts of the song. I know these tend to repeat all the time, but it is really nice to have that. I can't tell if that's a guitar in there or if it's a synth, but it was side chained in there. It would only kind of pulsate inward during that last section. And here's Cosmograph's take on it. Bombard's Siren. What's this gonna be? Had really good drops, had really kind of mid drops. What's this one? Ooh. Oh yeah. That Cosmograph vibe I've come to know and love. Vocalist fits really well in here. God, he almost sounded like a guitar there. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that was a great section. I love that addition. And again, Cosmo not stepping on top of NieN's awesome guitar solos every time, allowing that room to be there. I mean, you can't get rid of the shed, you know? I like the extra, like, cinematic drums that Cosmograph put in here. Adds some more impact to it. Makes it sound a little bit more scaled up and impressive. Perfect for a remix. I really like that spice he adds to that snare section too. This is a really good Cosmo remix. One of the better ones he's done for these collections. They're usually good, but there's definitely ones I prefer. This is up there. And again, love this edition. Such a great choice. God, I love the harmony on that guitar. It's just so tasty the way he separates that. Hell yeah. And the fade. There we are. Yep. Just like I said, great one. I'll say it again, one of the best remix combos we got out of these two. I love all of them in a different way. There are definitely some, like I said at the beginning, that are kind of but you know, there are definitely ones that are bangers, and then the rest are just more like, okay, that's decent, but not like one I would immediately place on my playlist or not something I would add to the top of the list. This one though, this one's going on my playlist. This one has so much going on with it that's just minor stuff. Like, it's all of NieN and Cosmograph's usual fare when they do these sorts of collaborations. But what's fun about this one, what's different about this one, is of course NieN's amazing guitar work, always a little bit unique, still very characteristically NieN though, still has that personality to it that just is them, and I love that about their work, because sometimes you get people who are really good at just playing chameleon and playing a bunch of different stuff that's really different, and you can't really get a sense of who they are as a person. For NieN, that's really never been a problem for me. There's definitely been some where I've been like, wow, that's NieN, Jesus, but this one just has that flavor to it. It has the personality to it. And Cosmograph's part, All in the Same, has that personality. I love that. Like, he does all the same stuff he usually does. Adds a little bit of spice to the drums, adds some extra layering to like really bring it to the forefront, add that extra power it needs to be able to fit in the remix and work with all those changes, but also doing little things in there, like adding that entire section with that rap part. That was so sick. That was such a good addition. It fit the theme perfectly. It was like the first version that NieN did just was missing something, but you couldn't quite place your finger on it. That's what it was. You know, like obviously NieN doesn't necessarily do all the lyrical stuff, and that's perfectly chill. Cosmo throws that in afterwards, gets who he needs to be on the song, and it always ends up working out. But NieN makes the base for it, and Cosmo takes it to that next level every single time. That's something I've said pretty much about every video of their combo songs. It's just, damn, they do such a good job working together, and they really understand each other's workflow, I think. And in that way, Cosmo's able to take what NieN sets down and makes it better. Even though it can be pretty easy to take something that's already really good and make it better, you still have to have the skill to do that. That's why, like, I think a few of these ago, it was either one or two of these sorts of like remix original combo songs I listened to where I was kind of underwhelmed because I thought that NieN's version was better than the remix version, and you're gonna have that, right? Like, that's what I mean by some of them can be a little bit underwhelming, but that doesn't mean they're bad. It just means that they're a little bit different, not hitting the same vibe I was hoping it would hit. You kind of miss out on certain characteristic things that you're used to that maybe they just wanted to try something else, and for whatever reason it didn't land with me personally. I know a lot of other people disagreed with that. That's fine. That's what music's about. It's all about subjectivity here. But I also believe that this one is objectively one of the best of their collaborations out there, just for what Cosmo did to it and the fun that NieN had making it, I'm sure. Those solos especially. I feel like NieN just loves writing solos. Like, of course, what guitarist wouldn't like writing a solo, right? Like, you'd assume that that's kind of just a core of their being is writing solos, but I also do know a few guitarists who just don't do well with solos, and it can be a challenge for them to write this stuff out. But I feel like that comes so naturally to NieN that every single time that he needs to put in a solo, he just basically picks up the guitar and goes with whatever brain salad decides to show up in the moment, and he allows that organic feeling to pass through, and that's why certain solos of his sound more like his than others. I feel like when that inspiration really hits him, you can tell in his music. Just like with Cosmo, I feel like some songs he really understands NieN and the direction he wants to take his remix. Like this one, very clear, I would say. But then that other one I heard, I was like, I don't know if he was really feeling that one. And that's just how the music game goes. Sometimes you do just have to get a paycheck, and sometimes you're just kind of not feeling it. But other times it's like this, where the stars align and things really work together, and there's really no bad notes to be had. So an amazing job on this one from both of them. But I think I've yapped enough, so thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you have something else you want me to get to from NIKKE, by all means, drop it down below and I will do my best as always to get to it. Or if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!